Planetside 2 could have been a mess. It's an online first-person shooter that lets you control tanks and ground transport vehicles and attack aircraft on gigantic open maps. 3 armies compete for control of facilities, and it's not rare to have 50 or more players in any one of the multiple battles happening along your faction's borders. Sony Online Entertainment's game of sci-fi warfare often works brilliantly thanks to its excellent map interface and smart spawning mechanics, great class design, and the variety of playstyles it offers. Though it's still a little buggy and could use more polish, Planetside 2 is one of the best online shooters you can play. SOE provides the land, the bases, and the rules of capture in Planetside 2, but what you attack and how you do it is entirely up to you and your squad mates. To align with that style of play, SOE built an exceptional map system that makes it easy to find an active combat zone and quickly transport there. It's overwhelming at first, and SOE doesn't do a very good job of explaining how anything works in-game, so be sure to watch the video tutorials linked through the game's launcher. Social organization within the battlefield is also made easy. As soon as you log in, you can click a button and instantly join a squad, and with a good leader, you can enjoy a more organized experience. This is no minor detail because coordination is the cornerstone of any attack or defense. Individual skill has an effect, but effective teamwork will outweigh any one person's uncanny ability to score headshots. Considering how many people are often involved in battles, Planetside 2 ran for me quite well with the settings turned up. I was getting around 40 frames per second using a 580 GTX, and though Planetside 2 isn't the prettiest game and the art style is not distinct, it can still be stunning with the right combination of lighting, wide open sloping terrain, and explosions flashing across a crowded battlefield. However, Planetside 2 still has polish issues, from bugs like floating healing beams to bugged animations, which can sometimes disrupt the gameplay experience, but never ruin it. SOE designed Planetside 2 as a free-to-play game, and in general, designed it so that those who choose to use real money to buy new guns or sign up for the subscription don't have a colossal advantage over those who continue playing for free. Every gun can also be purchased with virtual currency, and even the basic guns are extremely useful. Better yet, all the gun and class upgrades can only be purchased with virtual currency, so somebody with a lot of real money to spend can instantly buy the best character. It's going to take a while to earn all the virtual currency necessary to buy new weapons and fully upgrade a class, but it doesn't feel like payment is absolutely required to play properly. Planetside 2's basic combat roles should sound familiar. Medics heal and revive, engineers repair vehicles and can set up turrets, light assault troopers can jetpack up to high ledges, and infiltrators can snipe, cloak, and even hack into enemy electronics. Though each class has a primary role, all are far more versatile than they initially seem to be. The heavy assault class's damage absorption shield isn't only useful for frontline combat, for instance, but can also save him from an otherwise lethal fall. You can gradually add upgrades to the heavy's light machine gun like a night vision scope to make the class more effective after the sun goes down, but not completely overpowered. Regardless of class choice, you rarely feel limited, and you're often forced to give up one advantage to gain another. SOE's map, base, and capture point design encourage use of every strength of a class. Turrets, jump pads, generators, the shape of the terrain, multi-level structures, and smaller details prevent fights from stagnating. Mix in vehicles and the fights become even more varied and yet again force teams to adapt. When attacking, you could roll in tanks to obliterate enemy turrets, then send in an air force to swarm over an enemy installation and pick off engineers trying to repair the structures, then have a group of light assault soldiers boost up over the walls to invade. Or do something completely different. Or, if the opposition is too strong, go attack a different base. The method of approach is entirely up to your team, and because all the action is player-driven, success is a direct result of your team's skill and coordination. It's hugely satisfying when you're able to pull off a victory, especially against an intelligent opponent that's trying just as many sneak attacks and flanking moves as your team. Once you're past the initial learning curve, Planetside 2 is a uniquely rewarding competitive shooting experience. The versatility of every class and the sheer diversity of play options means there are plenty of ways to fight, and the impressive map system and smartly designed respawn mechanics means there's rarely any downtime. Fights are huge and can feel chaotic, yet thanks to SOE's expert design, you still feel in control amidst the chaos. and the importance of your individual actions isn't washed away by the sheer immensity of the combat scale. Playing Planetside 2 can sometimes be frustrating as you're killed by surprise tank shells or unseen enemies, but the constant tease of yet another spectacular battle only seconds away makes it hard to ever log out. For more on Planetside 2, keep it on IGN.